close my eyes. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, team?
What's up, team? Let me move this. There we go. Now you can hop in. Hey y'all. How's everybody doing on this fine morning? Let me start the Discord stream. I forget I have to do that. Okay. Start the stage. Training. There we go. Okay. Share my screen. Oh, I meant to do this. Forget. There we go. It's better. Good morning, guys. Hello. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's trading day yesterday? We had a tough day yesterday, guys. So we took shorts. I'm going to show you the short that we took. And yeah, you're going to understand. This is my my journaling notes. But yeah, so we took this trade. We trailed our stop loss to this fair value gap and got stopped out. And then this thing immediately just dumped. It was so sad. Like, we wanted to hold this to 4R and we would have got that easy. Like, this thing ran to like 6R. So sad, but oh well. We've learned our lesson that we need to trail to somewhere which makes logical sense rather than just trailing for the sake of trailing. Like, in this context, the fair value gap doesn't make sense to trail to. The top candle of the fair value gap, like the high of the candle, makes sense, but not the actual fair value gap, because right here we literally use that fair value gap to propel lower. So yeah, we've learned our lesson from that. Every trade is a lesson, so I'm grateful, but it's also annoying because I could have had a payout. But whatever. We'll be patient. We'll be patient. Okay, I'm going to pin the Discord in the chat. Feel free to join the Discord. I'm also streaming on the Discord. So if you want to watch the stream delay free. Discord. Sorry, I'm just moving this monitor. See it a little bit better. Yeah. I have my overnight oats as usual. We've literally swept London high and just chopped around. Hannah managed to get into shorts right here and it looked like such a good trade. It was literally like a point away from her first partial and then it did this.
Not good, but okay.
That's sad. But
Yeah.
we're just accumulating. I'm hoping we're going to accumulate, manipulate up into this daily bearish fair value gap and then reject out of a fib and head lower. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, we're generating a lot of low resistance by sell side liquidity right now. So I'm hoping this is the accumulation. Definitely looks like an accumulation on the 5 minute. So I'd love to see us manipulate up into this bearish daily fair value gap and then head lower. That's what I'm kind of hoping for today. We swept out Asia high. We swept out London high on NQ, but not yet on ES. So we do have S&T, but if you look at the daily chart, like, this just looks like it wants to come into this fair value gap. Like, that just makes a ton of sense to me. So we'll see about that. And then when it does sweep into this gap, we're going to have some crazy S&T. So, I mean, we do have crazy S&T already, but even crazier S&T between NQ and ES. So even more reason to take the shorts. And we are just generating lots of low resistance sell side right now. So yeah, I think it makes sense to have some sort of reversal from this area. Especially out of that bearish daily gap. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I don't think we need to come to New York PM session high. I think it makes sense for us to tap into this bearish gap and have some sort of reaction on the lower time frame. And if I draw out this range, oh no, what range was it? Maybe it was this range that I drew. Yeah, it was, I think. This daily gap kind of lines up nicely with 0.618 of this whole range. So I'm hoping we can get a decent short trade out of there. But I'm going to be patient because so far the price action looks like ass. Yeah, hopefully I can get some payouts across my Lucid accounts this week. I mean, I don't want to put a time limit on it, but I'm pretty close on some of them. Let me actually log back in because I did have a few losses last week, so I don't know how that's affected my closeness to payout. Okay, yeah, one of my pro account. Oh, okay. Two of my pro accounts were over the buffer, but now they are under the buffer, so I potentially need 2 wins on those now. But yeah, one of my flex accounts is 1 winning day away from a payout, but I don't know what is the minimum payout you can take on a lucid flex. I have no idea. Let me GPT that. Okay, a little push up. What is the minimum payout you can take on a lucid flex account, and how does it work? $500. Okay. So you'd need 1,000. Because can't you request up to 50%? I don't know.
God, Bob is getting thicker.
So I have this area on NQ, which is very specific. So if we can get a rejection out of there, I would love that.
Negative thoughts, or is that?
It's 2 negative 2.5. Net profit. So what is this? I think it's the doctors. Okay, so I think you need minimum $1,000, because then you can request 50% of $500. But I don't even know whether I would take that. In fact, if I got a win, I would be way over that, I feel.
Got a wigless anyway.
Yeah, let me see my dashboard. Oh yeah, so I'm up 1,000 on the 50k flex, but I have 4 out of 5 winning days. So if I took a win, like my wins are usually at least, I don't know, 2R. So I'll be able to request an okay amount. We do have CH zones, don't you worry. I just haven't labeled them yet. So I have a couple potentials which I'm kind of eyeing up, but I do want us to tap into this gap, so I'm kind of relying heavily on the fact that I want us to tap into it, so I'm kind of only considering fibs which are above this, because we have the low of this bearish gap right here. I don't want to take a fib from right here because it just doesn't make sense. It makes sense for us to trade up into that, especially because it's a daily gap. It holds a lot of power in my eyes. But we have just bounced off the consequent encroachment. Oops. Went on to ES by accident. But we've left in equal highs, so if this runs right now, then I don't want to be involved anyway. So I would like try and build up the buffers to take the max, but I feel like because I've only had 2 payouts, it's like I don't know whether to do that or not. What are the best levels do you use on the fib for potential reversals? I consider a -2.5 standard deviation or a -4 standard deviation for a reversal. I find that they are the best. Heck yeah.
It's getting thicker.
Oh yeah, I probably need 2 good wins to take a payout on my Lucid Pro accounts. Bearish CH zone. Bearish CH. See on the hourly what this like. That makes sense. We have this hourly gap too. I don't know. I think NQ looks cleaner out of a daily bearish gap if we can get it, but we may not. Who knows? That's what I'm thinking too, just for confidence wise. Like, I'm patient enough to wait and like use the payout to build up my confidence to then like propel me to get more payouts, and then I can start aiming for max payout, if you know what I mean. NQ is dropping, but we've left an equal highs. We left an equal highs at London high on ES, and we just left an equal highs on NQ, so is that even a swing? Or is it just a candle? I don't know why it does that. Long travel back. There we go. Yeah, the 15-minute looks wild. I just don't trust that that is our manipulation into a distribution. It could be, and I'll miss out, but I don't think that's that clean, and I also can't find any fibs that line up with that. So, if we miss out, we miss out, but I don't think that's the cleanest, especially leaving an equal highs at London high on ES. The Lucid commissions pay the best. That's not really how it works. To be honest with you. Not how it works. There's not like a firm that pays the best commission. You get a rate based on a few different things. Like, someone who has more followers will likely have a higher commission percentage. Oh, really? What films did you have?
How much?
Good morning, Tony. Yeah, we are all almost at 15,000 subscribers, which is crazy.
Let's go.
So please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Help out a small channel. I'm just a small creator trying to make it on YouTube. I feel like that was quite a good American accent. That is not a fib, that is a line. Ooh. Even if we do decide to dump here, I could see the idea of longs playing if we're patient. We have true day open right here, which lines up with a -2.5. We have equal highs at London high and lunch high, and we have an unfilled bearish gap like right above. So if we do want to dump here, I could see this 2.5 at midnight open playing out nicely on ES, to be honest. I think that could be clean. That could be clean AF. What the fuck is this wig? Oh, I wanted to find ones which line up. I mean, those two do line up really nicely. I don't know. Maybe we will head back up and we'll get an entry. Maybe we'll head down and we might get an entry. Who knows? Oh, we have midnight open. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is midnight open from yesterday. Interesting. I just have to wait for us to leave this consolidation, I think, at this point.
Yeah. He needs to close, but yeah, like London, OTA.
The low of London OT. That's what I have. Or is it this one?
Like no man's land.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes. Talk is getting thicker.
I doubt New York is going to leave the liquidity above 29,200. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm hoping that we take that now and we have some sort of short play out. But who knows? Who knows? I'll be patient and wait. I have a doubt regarding lucid trades in live. We can use the unit size as per wish, right? For example, today if I place with 1 unit and 2 trade, I can use 10 units. I don't understand what you're asking, to be honest. I don't understand. They did just sweep 29,200, but we left in equal highs on ES at London High. And we have this bearish daily fair value gap in close proximity. Like, We're within 50 points of a daily bearish gap. I have no reason to short before we tap into that, in my opinion. Can you teach me? I am in loss and don't know what to do. Why do you think you're losing? Do you think it's psychology, strategy, risk management, or a combination of all three? First, you have to identify, okay, why am I actually losing money? I still take losses, maybe more losses than I should take, but I'm still learning. You have to be like less harsh on yourself. Sometimes you have to just like sit back and say, okay, I'm still fucking learning. Like, realistically, I'm going to take some losses now and again, but am I going to take a lesson from the losses, or am I going to let that loss ruin my whole day, bring in that negative emotion into the next trading day, and then spiral into a mad losing streak and blow all my accounts? Unless I want to gamble and short right now, like me. That's valid. I mean, if it's your model, it's your model, but I just prefer like my fib projections to make sense on the higher time frame, and right now I feel like it just doesn't make sense for me. Like, this could play and that would be fine, but I'd be happy that I'd not got into it at the end of the day. On MES, the London high was swept. So this is something I learned off ICT. I watched it in an ICT video and it's actually really helpful. So if you have SMT between micros and minis, ICT says that price will tend to, like, these areas where you have SMT between micros and minis, these areas of price will act as a magnet, because price almost wants to like fix that issue, because there shouldn't be SMT between micros and minis, you know? And I've actually used that. I used that in a trade ages ago, when we had SMT between a data high on NQ. Like, I think NQ had swept out the data high, but MNQ hadn't. So that gives me even more hope that we're gonna come up rather than dump right now. But who knows? Good morning. Claudia, I want to find out. Sometimes I don't find fibs that line up. What can I do to fix that? So if you're looking for a reversal in a certain area and you can't find fibs that line up, what I will tend to do is I will tend to look on ES. So I'll always do my analysis on NQ first, because I just prefer to execute on NQ, because when you are funded, plenty of prop firm funded accounts have a scaling plan, so you can only use like 1 mini and 10 micros. So on ES, it tends to be like a very low risk for me. Like 10 micros is really not a lot. It means I'm risking like $100 on a trade, which like I usually risk 250. So I end up having to execute on both ES and micros at the same time. But that's kind of besides the point. I always do my analysis on NQ first. If I kind of anticipate a reversal to play out from a kind of approximate area, let's say like we sweep London high and we have a 4-hour bearish gap to the left, and I'm anticipating the reversal to be out of there, I will try and find fibs that line up in that approximate area, because then I have that higher time frame context aligning with my lower time frame fibs, and a session liquidity sweep. But if you can't find any that align on NQ, I'd recommend looking at ES, because sometimes I will find like the perfect fibs on ES and I won't find any on NQ. And that usually means that it's better for me to execute on ES, because ES is going to have cleaner price action. Question is, trading on a Lucid live account, can I change my position size whenever I want? For example, today I might take 2 trades with 1 contract, and later I might take another trade with 10. Yeah, that's allowed. You're allowed to do that. You can trade with whatever contracts you want, which is allowed, but to be honest, it won't let you place a trade with more contracts than you're allowed. Like if I try and place a trade with 10 minis, like it will decline the order. I'm not going to try it just in case, because I will blow all my accounts within 5 seconds, but like I've tried to trade with like 13 micros before and it just doesn't let you. But yeah, you can change the amount however much you want. Like I trade with a different contract size every day depending on how big my stop loss is. I'm not a full-time trader, no. This is a side hustle, which I'm trying to make into a main hustle eventually. But it's a process. Good morning.
Making no money.
Yeah, I know. I feel like a full-time trader, but I'm not a full-time
I
trader.
can say that. I pretty much say yeah. I don't do anything else right now.
Usually when they ask that question, though, they're wondering whether you're financially sustaining yourself from trading full-time.
Yeah, not a chance.
If you phrase a question like that, no.
Yeah. If you say it like that.
Mm.
Okay.
You keep singing that same line and not continuing.
I don't know the rest of it.
Okay.
Real. Real but true.
Hello, I'm your hero. Is that sarcastic? Why would I be your hero? That's really nice, though. Yeah, we met in school.
Yeah.
We weren't even in the same. We were in like one lesson together, but we didn't speak in that lesson. We ended up like walking properly from like a mutual friend. What's goody in the hoodie? Nothing much, just watching NASDAQ do fuck all. That's all. Not a lot. Remember my name, C. From today, I am your permanent subscriber and viewer. Oh, that's great. I'm happy to have you. Is Hannah in the office? She's right here, yes. She's right here. Yeah, you definitely only need like 2-3 hours of chart time, like live chart time, but we're trying to gather data, so pretty boring story, wanting more detail. There actually isn't a lot of detail. Like, unfortunately, we didn't like bump into each other in the street and was like, oh my god, you're my best friend for life.
Now. Yeah. I mean, that was. We were literally discussing this. We were like, what was the day that like we like came together and then never left each other?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but it just happened.
We did go to Leeds Fest, and we think it's that.
Yeah, we went to like Leeds Fest is like a music festival, and it's quite popular in the UK. For like people to go after their GCSEs, which are our exams at 16. So loads of people went during that summer. So we went like in the same group of people, and we were in the same tent, and I think that's when we created an unbreakable bond.
Yeah, exactly. That's us.
Wow, what's this about? Good morning. I have a live Lucid Flex funded account and I've reached $2,000 in profit. I'm afraid to request a payout because it will reduce my available drawdown. Is it better to take the payout now or build a large buffer first? I think it completely depends on your current like trading experience. Like, have you had a payout before? If the answer is no, I would take the payout, because if you don't take the payout now and then you end up blowing your account, you're going to be annoyed at yourself because you didn't take some profit. So I think, say to yourself, am I going to be mad if I blow this account and don't take a payout at all? If the answer is yes, I would take the payout. If the answer is no and you feel pretty confident you're going to get back to this level plus more, even if you blow the account, then, you know, try and build it up, but don't be greedy. I think your first like 5 payouts, you should just take them. Add them to your arsenal, even though it's not a ton of money. It's more a confidence thing. Like, you have to see the long-term return from taking payouts, building up that confidence that you can do this consistently, I would say. Iced coffees for the ladies. Ah, Andrew, you the go.
Another one.
Another one. Oh, that's actually great. We actually bought some milk because we were like, we're gonna make these coffees, we're spending too much, but never mind, we're gonna go for a coffee after the stream.
Never mind.
So go.
Thank you.
Quick clarification, for continuous fibs, do you set it from the prior swing high / low that touched the last fib, or do you always start it from the top / bottom of the manipulation fib? I don't understand your question. This for continuous fibs. I don't understand your question. This might be a me problem, but I don't understand. So taking a payout, it depends on the firm. Firms all have different rules, so make sure to check. Like, if you're unsure about a firm's rules, actually just ask ChatGPT. That's what I do because I find it confusing. A lot of firms will reduce your drawdown to break even once you take a payout. So just bear that in mind. The only firm that don't do that, I'm fairly sure, is Alpha Futures, which is great because my 2 fundeds with them, I have to trade on fucking Alpha Trader now, which I've not had a good experience with so far, I'm going to be honest. So, yeah. How do you draw your manipulation fibs? Okay, so I draw my manipulation fib. I draw 3 types of fibs, which is kind of confusing, but I guess this strategy is discretionary to an extent, right? Because you have to understand which fibs are key and which fibs are not key. So let's say you come into the morning at 5 a.m. I will split my time up into 3 blocks on where I want to draw fibs from. I have London session, I have Asia session, and I have post 5 a.m. session until 9:30. These are like the 3 sessions which I basically like split time up in my head. Because this is a kill zone, we're out of the kill zone, so in my head, this is a new session. You can call this the no man's land session if you want, whatever you want to call it. So I always want to draw fibs from highs and lows of sessions. So this to me is a session. After this red box finishes, this is a session. So I will always draw fibs from highs and lows of the session. So this fib I had here was valid. It's no longer valid because we have run through it. This is the new low of the session. So as you can see, I've drawn this from London low. Even though this is like the lowest point in this leg, I want to draw it from London low because I have just found over going through old charts, drawing your fibs from lows and highs of sessions are more likely going to play out. That's just what I've found. So we have this fib. I draw 3 types of fibs. I have swing low to swing high fib. I have manipulation fib, which I draw backwards. So this one is drawing like forwards, so it's drawing to the right. I draw my manipulation fibs backwards, and I draw these from wick to body. You can see this one is wick to wick because this is not a manipulation leg. This leg right here is a manipulation leg, so I will draw that from a swing low to a swing high, but from the swing low wick to the swing high body. So I would draw that to that body right there. I'll just zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. So I would draw it like that. So that's the second type of fib that I'll draw. The third type of fib that I will draw, is a order block fib. Now, I don't do these very often, but I will do them on the odd occasion. More as an extra complement, I wouldn't use an order block projection on its own personally, because I just find that the manipulation and the swing low to swing high fibs play out more often. But I do sometimes draw order block fibs, which I literally just draw from body to body of an order block. And if you don't know what an order block is, you can go and watch some sort of ICT video on it. He probably has 5 million videos on order blocks. So yeah, those are the 3 types of fibs I use. So what I tend to do is I'll draw out a ton of these in the morning, and I'll try and find some areas where they're all lining up. And that to me is like a high potential area of reversal. And then I will try and pair that with some sort of higher time frame confluence. So for example, this zone is made up of fibs, and it also is resting in a bearish daily Fair Value gap just above the low. So it makes sense. I like that on that's also clean. Yes, this is my fib settings. Feel free to take a screenshot and draw as many fibs as your heart desires. I think sometimes when I'm on stream, everyone's like, what the fuck is on your chart? 'Cause I have 5 million fibs on here. But like in my head, it makes sense. But on the chart, it looks like shit. Yeah, we could potentially have a London low sweep. Even with SMT, it could be nice. And then we can use this daily gap as like a draw on liquidity more than a rejection, which could even be nicer, to be fair. Okay, we have this 4-hour gap resting right there. I want to draw that out. Okay, that's an interesting area. I prefer this on ES, I think. For this area. Let me see where this area is in terms of the higher time frame on ES. Ooh, okay. Higher time frame gap. I think that is pretty much slap bang in the middle. No. Do this instead. Yeah, that's resting just above the midpoint of this 4-hour gap, so that could be clean, but it's quite a while away. Oh, it's only 11 points on ES, to be fair, it's not really that far. Where is the... Okay. That line... Oh, it's London low. Oh, okay. Okay. Us forever. What about that and that? You see what I mean? Like I'm drawing like 5 million fibs until I can find something that makes sense. This is just what I tend to do. I think ES looks cleaner. Just in my head, it looks way nicer. Unless we can get some sort of 5-minute. Ooh. Ooh, a 5 minutes kind of clean. Lining up right there. And then... What about... Okay, that's nice. That's a 5-minute manipulation. I use the 1 minute and the 5 minute for my fibs in general terms. Okay, that's pretty nice. At London low. At London low, I'd kind of enjoy some sort of order block, honestly, but I don't... The only order block I could use is that, but I don't think that's going to be big enough. Sadly, I need to stop doing this. I always do this to try and see the... Is it true that Alpha Futures guy paid for Tory Trades vacation? I don't think so. I doubt it. And the only reason they would have paid for that is if they get some sort of gain out of it. And I'm fairly sure she's just in Europe. They have no reason to pay for that. What do they gain out of paying for that? From the day that I met you. Oh. Yeah, this makes sense on that time frame in my eyes. Hey. Nah. Oh. Ooh, very good. Okay, I have this CH zone lining up with a rejection block. I learned what a rejection block is yesterday. I learned what a rejection block is. So we have a rejection block as well as our CH zone, which is kind of nice. I'm just gonna like have that there. I'm not gonna mark it out because otherwise it'll confuse me, but it's good to know that we have that. We have a hourly gap too, so we'll see. I keep prefer that. That one, not like that one.
What level is that? Is that at 29050?
29026 and 2903 something. They're both 5 minutes.
I remember that.
I mean, say the Tory lines. What do you mean the Tory lines? I just thought she was on holiday. Like, if she's making content for them, then maybe, but if she's not, then I doubt it. But what do I know? What do I know? Waiting so patiently for a trade.
Oh, good.
So patient. Oh. My back's fucking killing me.
Is it? You've never told me?
I've not said it today. Or yesterday. Yeah, my legs also really hurt from the gym, guys. First time doing leg day is like in like 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Oh, jeez. Yesterday and the day before.
Good.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I'm either gonna trade to or from them. Perish Gap. I don't know which yet. We'll see. Who the heck is Brooke?
Yeah, I met on holiday last year.
What, and you still talk to her? That's lovely. Everyone's biased. Let's see, bias. Why are you stroking me? Okay.
Hungry?
I don't know. Mush is the option. If you guys don't know what mush means because you're not from the UK, it just means like, I don't know, mate.
Don't tell me mush means fat.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Wow, we even split so far on the poll. I still eat my overnight oats. Been eating these oats for like
I don't know how they don't knock you.
An hour. You literally ate them yesterday.
No, I know, but you eat them that much that, like, I went through a phase where I ate them that much, like, a long time.
To be fair, I didn't eat them last week.
Under your hair.
No. Why on earth would I allow you to do that?
I don't know. See, if you were my younger sister, back in the day, you would have said yeah. And I would have cut your hair off.
What? Jess would have said yeah.
Yes, yeah, in the past. I cut her hair. When I was like,
You're evil. No wonder she hates you.
So satisfying sound. The mic won't pick it up.
I don't know. I literally need. Do you want to know how much I need to pass this Tradify account? Like $300. Should I just gamble or no?
Yeah. Let's gamble.
Should I do like a 0.3R trade?
Yeah.
Like, look at this, guys. I literally need, because of the consistency rule, I need $200. Literally need $200.
Do some scalping.
Let's do some scalping. What are we saying? Any bullish gaps? Right, we're in a pushing out of a bullish gap. I was gonna short, but now I'm like, maybe
That's
not.
long.
So long.
So that high. Like. It's
We got a protected low. That's long. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm not trying to blow the account from being an idiot. But I'll take longs if we invert that gap. Take longs. ES is so close to London low though. I'm sure if ES inverts this gap. Yeah, I'm gonna short if ES inverts the gap, I think. Oh no, I want a limit. Oh. Come on, chicken. This is a retarded trade. I don't even trade inversion fab. Oh, right. I couldn't take the trade. Because it just smacked London low. And that's what I was trying to trade to. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I feel like I'm gonna fucking blow it by doing this. I feel like I should just wait and take a trade. Take a good trade. You know? Stay out at night. Wanna see? No, I don't want to do it. I'll be so annoyed at myself if I mess it up. And then I have this other select eval, which is up 1.2. I had to lose so much money on this account yesterday because of the consistency rule. I made like $1,000 too much because we had like some random news scandal while I was long on my evals.
Trump literally sees that you're in trading and goes, you know what?
No, I'm convinced Trump is watching the stream right now.
Yeah.
It's an eval. I've no fear. I would not do something stupid like that on a funded. I shouldn't be doing it on an eval either, really. Oops.
It's okay. It's alright. I know something that you might like.
I need to add Tuesday to your thumbnail. Why? That's long if I have to change the thumbnail every single day. Do you know how much effort that is?
Oh no. Because you started trading.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, you're so right. I do need to do that. You are correct. . He does watch my stream, he told me. Bianca Trump or whatever she's called, she told me. Or is it Ivanka? I have no idea. I have no idea. Tradeovate is a trading platform. Da 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 dum da dum dum da da dum. No, not Melania. Melania is his wife. I think she has a daughter. I think he has a daughter. Yeah, I'd recommend using Tradeovate if you're going to get some Lucid accounts. I personally use Tradeovate and I just log in on TradingView through Tradeovate, which is your best option. Yeah, Tradeovate is owned by NinjaTrader.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
My skin right now. So basically, guys, I'm using some sort of topical. What is it called? It's called differin adapalene, I think. I think it's a tretinoid. I might just be spewing words out here that don't make any sense. And it's like a topical cream for acne. So I've been using it for like a week. And my like whole face is just so dry right now. Like my skin feel like sandpaper? Just have a touch right there. Feels like sandpaper. It's just so dry and like my nose is like peeling, which is really nice. Oh, look at that rejection on that 2.5. But why can't I find another fib? Why can't I have another fib?
Mommy, please, can I have another fib?
This plays out of here, I'm gonna be sad as fuck. I don't think it will. Might play a little bit. This is ES. We have this 2.5 midnight open. Which is low key clean. But and this 4 yeah. Oh, that's kind of clean, but I need another fib. Otherwise, it's not valid. Otherwise, it's not valid. What about the order block? I've already tried that. Oh. That's not correct. No, I'm just gonna not take it. If it goes, it goes. Can't find another fib. Let's see whether we would have got stopped out or not. Or whether the fucking trade is gonna play. And we're gonna get mad FOMO and cry. Don't do this to me. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, yeah. Oh, bang. W patience, W Riz, W everything.
W every.
W everything. W Riz. W.
Woo.
Ew. Ew. I used to say that all the time.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, I've accidentally got rid of my goddamn fib, and now I don't know what.
You mean. You make me complete. All that matters to me. Yeah.
They're cute, that.
That's hella cute. Looks extra bearish. I'll just come down for my fucking CH zone on ES, and then we're gonna take the fucking trade up to these equal 4-hour highs, and it's gonna be so lit. You see that? Look at that. Bang. We have a rejection block at our CH zone. Ooh. Clean as fuck. What's that? We don't have a rejection block. Alright, whatever. We have an hourly fair value gap though. We're just gonna have to be patient. Which is rubbish. Patience is not the key.
You're the key to my heart.
I'm the key to your heart. Really? Really? Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. What's everyone had for breakfast? Please tell me about your breakfast. I want full details, like what oil have you used? Like I want every single detail. What have you had for breakfast so that I can think, oh, hello. So that I can think about your breakfast because I'm really fucking hungry. And these overnight oats are not hitting the spot. Hannah and I are so locked in, guys. We're so locked in. Both up at 6 a.m. Got ready, did our shit. We met up. We're on the charts. We're on these charts more than Larry Williams is on these charts. You had beans and tuna for breakfast. No, please. No, please. No, please. Please tell me you're lying right now. 3 very large scrambled eggs cooked in beef dripping. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, to be honest. 3 scrambled eggs. I actually think I'd have to be paid a large amount of money to eat 3 scrambled eggs.
Still not like eggs.
No, I still have the egg yolk really badly. I just coffee and cigarettes. Okay, slay. Like a rock star breakfast. 3 coffees, I think I'd have a heart attack and die. Pizza and black tea. Okay, interesting combo. I can kind of get behind it though. Oats, boiled eggs and toast. Very good. Seed oil soup. Okay. Okay, Queen. I'm not sure about that one. Really not sure about that one.
What I munched on this morning, I munched on a bit of frozen yogurt from.
Did you? You had frozen yogurt? Wow, that's lovely. That's lovely.
How is my training on a scale of 1 to 10? I'd say. I'd say like a 6.8.
Okay.
7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
if I passed my EVA, I'd say an 8. But if I had a payout, it'd be like a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had loads of payouts, it would be a 10.
Okay. I hear that.
You hear me?
I hear that, yeah. You're all that matters to me. Mm.
Oh my god, I'd love some rounds right now.
That would be great.
Steak sandwich.
Right, that's enough. That's enough of your bullshit. Why can't I even find where, how, who, what, where, why have I drawn this?
You know, put you on his
What, on his
TikTok.
TikTok? I actually don't. I watched it briefly and I was like, nah, I don't actually want to watch that. I take it back. I don't want to watch that at all. What is tapioca?
Those like little things.
Someone had steak and hash browns. Wow, that's unbelievable. That is the winner of the breakfast competition, I'm afraid.
Why do you think I just said I want hash browns and steak?
I thought you just said hash browns. I didn't hear you say anything about steak before you bring up this whole attitude that we're going on about.
Listen to me.
You literally just said I would love some hash browns.
And a steak sandwich, and you went right. Chill out.
I didn't hear the steak sandwich
So you just
bit.
said chill out for no reason.
Just telling you to chill out. Raisin bran. I've heard of that. Is that American?
Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
I don't know why I brought this up. I've got the devil. I've got the devil next to me.
You've got 10 minutes.
I saw the steak on your story, Al, and it looked bussing. Black chocolate coffee.
What is that?
I don't know, but it sounds good. We need to start having steak for breakfast. What are we doing?
Yeah, there's 3 steaks in my fridge actually. I might just eat them all.
Yeah, steak. If you're eating steak and eggs every day, goddamn, how many payouts are you getting?
Yeah.
Way to flex on me.
I'm gonna have steak sandwich tonight, I've decided. Dinner!
Nicotine and caffeine. That's so valid. Well, it's not valid anymore, but it's valid.
It used to.
Lethargic. What does that mean? I thought that meant like nostalgic.
You know what I'd like to eat right now? Do you remember in Liverpool that Rise Cafe and you had that steak with that potato thing and that like...
What, when we were with Sean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had the best steak and eggs and hash thing ever.
And I need to go right this second.
It was unbelievable. You make me complete.
Everyone loves an egg, don't they?
Yeah, like it's hard having the egg ick. Like, what the heck am I supposed to? The cafe on Lark Lane.
It was on Castle Street. It's called Rise Cafe. Just off Castle Street. Stole it. Bamboo is also really good.
Who?
Bamboo.
Have I been there?
No,
Um,
haven't invited you.
lethargic means tired. Wow,
Thank you.
that's such a like unnecessary adjective for tired. Does it actually mean tired? I don't believe you, so I'm asking ChatGPT.
Are you serious? You're wasting water to ask what lethargic means.
Shut up. So happy no one in the trading space, like we all use Claude every day. So like, oh, it means unusually tired, sluggish. Okay, I should have just believed you and not wasted water, to be honest.
Feeling now because I'm so hungry. I'm lethargic.
I'm feeling tired, but never fear. Andrew's bought us a coffee, so it's all good in the hood, and I can't wait.
Andrew, you know that I love you.
Don't be weird now. Eye drowsy. Not alone.
I could eat pizza now too.
Are we gonna get fucking set up or what? Like, I'm getting sick and tired of this.
What are you gonna say? We're gonna go wood fire smoke and
No, we're not doing wood fire
a
smoke.
pizza and eggs.
Look at this fucking rejection block. You seen this?
I don't really. Right, let's have a lesson with Claudia. Can you please help me understand the rejection block a bit more?
Look at the midpoint though.
Yeah, that's
I haven't drawn it properly. There we go. Wow, look at that. That's unbelievable. From what I understand from the Daylo trading, so if it's wrong, all spam him on DM and say you're fucking retarded, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
Because this is what he's told me. He's told me that a rejection block is a swing that sweeps liquidity and closes in the opposing direction, or the next candle closes in the opposing direction. So this would be a rejection block because it swept out liquidity, and the next candle closed in the opposing direction, so it closed bullish. So this is a rejection block.
So that one's closed bearish, the other one's closed bullish.
Yeah, but you can also, like, if this one closes bullish, then it counts. You either have to have this one close bullish or the next one close bullish. If these two close bearish, then it's not a rejection block, apparently.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Anytime, any day, let me know.
She hopes it was a birdie.
I don't really like tea though. Like, I know I'm British, but I just don't like tea.
Yeah, this whole British people like tea is a myth.
Yeah. Hi, Key. Why are we moving up? All right, maybe we'll get the shorts. Like, I keep changing my mind on what's going to happen.
That's not good, that's not okay.
Well, I'm just reacting to price. I'm not predicting. I'm not predicting. I'm reacting.
Oh my god. Sick, I'm not.
Oh my god. Can we actually just calm the fuck down for a minute? I feel like I'm with a rabid dog.
Nice. I'll bite you.
Look at my CH zone and look at this negative 4 lining up right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice, that. Inside the bearish daily fair value gap. I would love for price to come up around 80 points and then head into my CH zone. And then I would like to see a 2 bearish candle closure out of my CH zone. And until that happens, I won't be taking a trade unless we decide to dump down into my bullish CH zone. This price action is fucking poo. I have heard of the word, but I just didn't know what it meant. I'm a simple woman with a simple vocabulary range. Oh God, I think you're pulling. I hear your voice. I close my eyes. Heaven help me. I'm so manic.
Oh my god, there's someone here that says they're really hungry as well.
Can you? Right, you can eat my. Look, here you go. My oats. Eat my oats now. I've had enough of you.
Oh.
Heaven help me.
I'm not holding her hostage. She can leave whenever she likes, but she just decides to sit here down my ear and goes, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm actually winding her up. I've literally got my lunch in the fridge.
Like, literally, like, less than 3 meters away, her lunch sits in the fridge.
It's not stuck.
Yeah, it's fucking sat down. Heaven help me.
Remove my
When
comment,
you
please. So no one comes and finds
commanding.
me.
What do you mean?
Must change that. I'm on the wrong account.
Bro, they're gonna find out your second name eventually. It's inevitable. I posted my first ever eval pass certificate, and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, everyone knows my last name. I'm gonna
I
die.
can find my hearts. Well, these are quite nice, you know.
There we go. Notice how the volume is a bit lower now that Hannah's eating.
Yeah, happy bunny.
Happy wife, happy life.
Period.
Happy doing what I want.
I've been doing what I want.
Get this woman a muffin.
I've got a muffin sat next to me, my little sweetie pie.
You're such a fucking weirdo.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I did actually look at his core content episode yesterday for the definition, but his definition doesn't match the definition that Daylo's given me, so I actually don't know what a rejection block is. I'm just following Daylo. Daylo's got, like, the best win rate out of anyone in the world, I'm convinced.
Big up, Daylo.
Blood just takes a winning trade every day. And, like, I know that you're going to think, oh, he's probably LARPing, like, Blood live streams in his Discord and has like a 95% win rate over the course of 90 days. It's absolutely crazy. I would, like, I've learned, like, because I'm not going to use them as part of my model, they're just an extra. Realistically, a wick is a wick. A wick is a wick, whether it's a rejection block or not. So it's going to be an extra confluence whether it is a rejection block or not. If you comment that one more time, best believe you're gone. I'll be careful, Atomic Max boy.
Boy?
There ain't gonna be nothing atomic about you in a moment. You better be careful.
Boy?
was a fuck Daylo. I'm gonna send him that. That's funny.
Daylo.
For real. Fuck Daylo. Oh, why won't it let me record? Oh, it's recorded. Fuck Daylo. Fuck Daylo. I agree. Why won't it let me stop? Hello?
This is karma.
Help. Right. Fuck Snapchat, don't even work. Oh yeah, you work.
Taylor. Fuck Taylor.
Fuck Taylor. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where has it gone? Fuck Taylor. I agree. You agree?
I agree.
Fuck Taylor. I'm just sending him that on Snapchat. Oh, he's my #1 best friend on Snapchat.
What the actual hell? What? Where am I?
Wait, we just like actually talk in person. I Snapchat about 3 people. It takes approximately 3 Snapchats for you to get onto the top of my best friend list. Heaven help me. I will make a video on my fib model once I've had like 5 payouts. Until then, I feel like, why would I make a video? You know? Don't make a video. Why? Worth you watching it.
Find you funny. I've been doing what I want.
Yeah, I use Snapchat. I talk to my American friends on there, but that's about it. Because they seem to use Snapchat. I don't talk to any of my British friends really on Snapchat.
No.
Like we do occasionally, but not really.
See, you're too much a person to be on Snapchat.
Yeah, I know. I've had enough. I don't know.
4 p.m. Well.
No, it's not really like Powell's model. I trade reversals and he trades reversals, but we have different confluences. What the fuck is this price action? What are we looking at? This is what it looks like spending a day with Hannah Trades.
I just see peacefulness there. No cortisol spike.
Right, chat.
Say sorry, bro. Say sorry.
Why? Do you guys like not have a To be fair, I think contractors can work overtime, but I don't know anyone who works that many hours anymore. I think we have like laws against that and shit. Do we?
9 a.m. to 3 a.m. is freaking crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that would ever happen. I think there's laws and shit.
Yeah.
We have like break laws. Like you have to have a break every certain number of hours, especially if you're under 18, it's a shorter number of hours.
Especially for a corporate office job, you have to. There's like something that you sign like before you start that like you can agree to potentially working more than like 48 hours a week.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember filling that out. I said no.
Yeah, I said I'm not.
Absolutely not. When you call my name. Dun, 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 dun.
I text my ex on Snap. People from high school.
You should not be texting your goddamn ex.
I fucking don't. Right?
Yeah. Block that bitch. Unless you cheated, then try and fix things. Try and fix it right now.
Fair enough. I accidentally called my ex on the weekend.
Speaking of exes. That's me and Hannah's ex. Not like that.
Yeah, real.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, away we go. Just 50 more points up to my fib, and then we'll take the trade.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, if you're replying, then you're texting back. Takes two to tango, takes two to combo.
Yeah. Preach, sister. You know, I have got like an under the skin bruise. Like near, I think my bone bit's bruised where I hit you yesterday.
Right, so talk about instant karma. Anna tried to hit me, smacks this chair, and now she's trying to complain to me about how her bone is bruised from her trying to hit me, by the way.
I was gently hitting you, and but there was but you deserved that. You were not being nice to me.
What did I do? I sound like a robot on Discord. Why? Hello, Discord? Do I sound like robot? Hello, 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 hello. Do I sound like a robot?
No, we don't have the same ex.
Oh, I don't. We have the same eggs.
No, someone said we had the same ex.
Oh, I thought it meant like sharing a uterus. I was like, I'm not sure that's possible.
Oh, Christ.
No, we don't have the same ex. It was just a picture of me and her ex, but like we were all friends.
Yeah.
Wait, so why did you hit me again?
I can't remember.
Exactly.
No.
This is how horrible I was being. She can't even remember.
Well, because I don't hold grudges.
Well, I am holding the grudge that you tried to hit me and failed miserably.
What did you do to? Oh, yeah, because my TikTok freaking like botted at the moment. I'm blowing up.
Right, so Hannah's TikTok, she's been shadow banned, so she gets like 6 likes when I post and no views. Like mine has done that loads of times. So I came across her post and I was like, oh my gosh, Hannah, you're blowing up. And then she tried to hit me.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good. now, mate.
And should we take shots?
Get in it now.
Take shots right now.
Yeah.
Right now. This is bullshit.
Thank God I took my break-even trade today.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
If I'm being one with my emotions right now,
God.
I feel like I'm chasing price.
Why?
Because any movement I'm switching up on what I'm thinking, and because I don't know what's going on right now.
I don't think anybody does. How can you know what's going on in this? Look at this.
Yeah.
We've been in this same range, this range of price. We're just going back and forth.
I see the black candle now and I'm thinking we could get some shorts, but I see a green candle and I'm thinking I can see longs. You see, I need to sit back and relax.
Right, we either wait for it to come here or we wait for it to go there. And if it don't go to either, then we don't take anything and we go and have a coffee. But if it goes to either of those, then we're going to take the trade because both of them make contextual sense. This is in a 4-hour fair value gap, bullish. This is in a daily bearish fair value gap. And if we come down here, we're going to generate buy side, the target. If we go up there, we're going to generate sell side, target. Then we've got internal, external narrative, bang, execute the trade, 2 candle closure out the CH zone, bang, 4R, bang payout, bang yacht. We're calling our yacht Fibonacci.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that in the chat for people who don't understand. Fibonacci. It's like Fibonacci, but Naji. That's like a British thing, I feel.
Yeah. Naji, what are you telling me?
Fibonacci. Fibonacci. When you got my name.
I think that's such a smart thing to do. Because a yacht's obviously expensive to run as well. So you've got 2 people manning a yacht. You want to go out, fine. I want to go out, fine. We want to go together, fine.
You know what? If we've got our social media handles on it, tax write-off.
Exactly.
Bang. Fibonacci, tax written off. Fibonacci.
CH Trades on the boat.
Oh. When you call my name, it's like a little breath. I don't know where my SMT indicator is. It just doesn't want to fucking work today. I don't. Oh. Why? Really?
Brixton Mullies.
There it is.
I went to uni in Liverpool. That's why I went to Liverpool.
This price action is fucking wank. I want to take a trade, but I'm not forcing shit. That was kind of good, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When you feel that urge, you gotta sit on your hands, cause this price action shit, we're not taking a trade.
Yeah. Hardware coffee kitchen. Yeah, I've been there. It's pretty lit, to be fair. I ate food there.
Yeah. Really.
Forex is not healing. Actually, I don't even know. That's your restaurant.
What?
Hardware Coffee's restaurant. The one just off right the road.
Have I been there?
No. That's your restaurant, as in you like to go there, or you own it? You're not.
There has been 3 solid trade the last hour if you know how to actually trade. Oh my god. Show your trades all over right now.
Not your dad, guy. You need to take a step back, maybe have deep breath. Into little hardware, no. I've never heard of that, to be honest.
YouTube earnings is not a lot for live. Well, it's not for me right now. It's not a lot. I'll tell you how much I earn in one live stream, in like a good live stream. I love oversharing.
This is the coffee shop. Guys, plenty that you own.
I want free coffee when we go.
Will you give us a black card?
Wow, it looks buzzing. Okay, so analytics, revenue in.
I already meditated, darling. Okay. Little hardware. Let me search little hardware. Little hardware.
Where's the stream live performance? Okay, the most I've made in one stream is $44, which is actually a lot, but Andrew usually sends $20, so take $20 probably. Actually, no, I think one live stream AJ sent me $50.
Oh, yeah, he sent loads of new.
Yeah.
Crazy cat. Is he still there?
A crazy cat. He sent me $50 because I won a trade. He was celebrating. Yeah, the most I've ever made from a stream is $44, but like that is the max. The second biggest is 41, and then the third is 34. I'd say average anywhere between like $10 and $20 per stream, and that's for 3 hours of streaming. So you do the math, less than minimum wage.
I've heard of this cocktail bar, but now that I've actually looked at it, but I've never been.
No, I don't get paid. Like YouTube pays you per views and shit. Why have I got this fit? What's this fib doing? Yeah, it's not bad. It's a free account per stream. I just like streaming anyway. Fun. It's fun. It depends. I wouldn't get paid a lump sum just to have my code on a stream. But some bigger streamers may. I have no idea.
Doesn't
I don't know. I don't know whether he gets paid for them being on his stream or whether he just has them there because he makes decent amount from affiliates anyway. I have no idea. Oh. Okay, that's the 8 a.m. candle open. No worries. I like being honest about earnings and stuff. Like, I don't really care. Because loads of people, especially with affiliates, people are very weird with affiliates. Now, I understand that there is, like, you can only say so much without pissing off the prop firms. Like, I'm going to be honest. So that, like, if that wasn't the case, like, I would tell you to the penny how much I've made every month. But, like, I can't do that because they will just get annoyed at me. But I try to be honest as I can, and I don't know why people are weird about it, because I feel like some influencers act like people are fucking stupid and like the audience watching don't know that they make a shit ton of money from affiliates. And it's like everybody knows, like the audience knows that you make money, but they try and act like it's some secret that nobody knows about, and they like almost treat their audience like they're fucking stupid. And it's like, everybody knows that I'm going to get money if someone uses my code. Like, that's why it's there. I wouldn't have it there if that wasn't the case. Why would I do that? Yeah, I haven't actually withdrew any of my YouTube earnings yet. I keep meaning to do it. You have to submit a ton of tax info and stuff, and I just can't be bothered to do it, but I am going to withdraw at some point. I think the buys could be solid. Like, my model hasn't presented, so I wouldn't take it, but I think they could be solid. I don't really think there is a clear direction right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we have just put in this high time frame S&T, so you know that has potential to hold. But I don't know. I personally don't think there is a clear direction right now. Like, we have just been in this same range for hours. I want to wait for a break to the downside or the upside, and then take something from that. Yeah, I actually put something on my X about this before. Like, I saw someone comment, I think it was on Benjamin SMC's X. I see his come up a lot, and he gets quite a lot of hate for his affiliate stuff. I've seen a lot lately. And someone said, like, you sell your soul for affiliate commissions. And I'm like, what? Bro just has a discount code. Like, how is that selling your soul? How can that possibly be related to selling your soul? And like, people are so busy hating on people with an affiliate code when there is so many people out there with literal gambling sponsors. Like, your favorite influencer has a fucking gambling sponsorship, but you're worried about someone sharing an affiliate code. Like, no sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes you crazy. Hey, not a lot. We're just waiting in this crappy price action for something to happen. Yeah, I didn't know Ben before the Prop Expo, but we met him there. He's nice. Very disciplined the way you wait. Thank you. I try to be, otherwise I get annoyed at myself in my journal. What the heck is Vantage?
I don't know, but they message me all the time.
Yeah, me too. $2,000 paid collaboration. Vantage 24/7 gold trading ex Claudia Trades. Oh yeah, that's really gonna suit my audience when I don't fucking trade gold. When I don't trade CFD. This is so boring. So boring. So boring. So boring. I thought 8 a.m. might have broken us to the up or downside, but it just hasn't. Yeah, like I think anybody having like if you have a paid group, as long as it's not scammy, I think it's fine. Like if you can actually trade and you have a paid group, then it's worth your time. The issue is a lot of people can't actually trade and they have paid groups. That's the issue. And they do mentoring when they can't actually trade and don't have consistent results. Like it's the equivalent of me doing it now. Like it's not valid, it's scammy, like you're scamming people. You don't have the knowledge to share with people, so why are you charging for that? But I think anyone who has an affiliate code, it's like, so what? Like people are going to use a discount, whether it's the one on the website or whether it's someone else's discount code, no matter what. Because why wouldn't people use a discount code if it's available? And you still always get the product that you are wanting. Like you want an evaluation, whether you use someone's discount code or use the one on the website or use no one's, you still get the exact same product, you know. But doing a paid group when you're not actually a consistently profitable trader, you are paying for something. You are basically paying to become profitable and you're not going to get it. That's what they're selling to you. So I kind of get the paid group things and the mentorships and courses because a higher percentage of the courses out there won't make you profitable. Like 90% of them won't. People, especially like all this MetaTrader stuff, like I've seen, like there's 2 people I know personally from like high school and who live locally to me who are doing scammy paid groups using MetaTrader for shit. And like people who know nothing about trading are falling for it, but anybody who sees a screen on MetaTrader with no fucking executions, just the profit screen, knows that it's bullshit. But like if you've never seen trading before, like how would you know that? So that's where like paid groups get their bad name, especially in the forex space. I feel like because of these MetaTrader faked screenshots, like they're so bad. I just think anybody who's doing something which isn't harming anybody and they're getting extra money from it, go you. Why wouldn't you? But gambling deals I don't agree with, and obviously doing scammy paid groups when you aren't even consistently profitable is so fucking scammy. But if I ever take on a gambling deal and you see me posting a gambling website on my Instagram, please cancel me. Please cancel me, because that is I don't rate that. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's plenty of smart people on the internet who know how to identify that someone's paid mentorship is probably not going to make them profitable. But then there's also naive people who fall for the marketing. But some people are great at marketing and very shit at trading. And some people will fall for that and spend a ton of their money. Famous last words. I mean, I had an offer from Polymarket and turned it down. I don't think you can get much better than a deal from Polymarket in terms of gambling. Maybe, I don't know. I don't personally know gambling websites by name. Like, Polymarket is probably the only one that I've actually heard of. If you're using an affiliate from a proven profitable trader, then that affiliate money isn't going to be their liquidity for their book. I don't get what you mean by that. Yeah, exactly. People are like desperate. They've lost money in trading. They see someone's marketing. They see someone's Instagram story about how they've changed their life with trading and they want to buy it. Come on, let's see whether we can get this CH zone. If this CH zone plays out that we've had drawn on the charts for approximately 2 hours, then I have no reason not to take the execution and see whether it plays out. We have fibs from 2 different locations. I have this manipulation fib from the low of pre-market that we put in at like 725. And then I have a, well, I don't know on. I did have a fib from London session. I think it's that one. Yeah, I have this 2.5 from London session as well. And I also had one from Asia, I thought. Thought I did, maybe I don't. I have a -4 right there, but oh no, that already played out. Okay. So yeah, I have a -4 and a -2.5. They're in very close proximity to each other. I also have this manipulation, which lines up slightly lower, but I prefer the OTE because it's above the low of the daily gap. This is very small, so if I see a rejection out of here, it's going to be A+. Yeah, if we can get a short from a daily bearish gap, that would be great. And a CH zone, of course. You can't forget that.
No.
That's the most important piece of the puzzle. Come on. Some people use their affiliate money to fund their trading. Yeah, I get that. I get that, but I think less so because I've said this loads of times. If you're someone who's doing well from affiliates, you'll more than likely get free accounts from the prop firm. That's just the way it is. So they may not even need that money to fund their trading. Ugh. I need the low. Hannah will entertain you.
I'm here.
This is perfect actually because I need to check my CH zone. I think we have actually got the same. Hey everyone, me again. Oh yeah. Is it? Is it? 2.5. A 4 from the... Yeah, okay. We'll see. I did take my yeah, I blinked like 10 times. I'm being held hostage. I think it's really dark in here because we have to keep the lights, the windows blocked because it gets so hot. So I'll be excited to go outside. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a cave in here. Hey guys, what's your coffee order going to be, Hannah? Mine is going to be a iced vanilla latte. That is my favourite. That is my favourite. Claudia's doing no sugar at the moment, so she puts like agave in it. Boring. No, I actually blew my eval, but I'm actually really happy. This sounds really weird, but I'm really happy that I blew my eval, and that's because I was so nervous to always risk the full amount, so I was constantly going back and forth from like one part, like from like I know what the hell break even on my eval. So to actually blow it was quite the achievement, and I'm really happy that I did that. What on earth has just happened? Is this news? Let me go and find it. Nothing's come through yet, but it might still. Blink twice if you're held hostage. I'm on my come up.
What am I doing here?
Good morning. You're in shorts. What is this PA? This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Tell me, you know. I really thought we were going to get that entry right then, and then we just have that. Ever experienced some kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm not even... I feel like this is like... No, don't say WhatsApp. I think they're being weird.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ugh. I know. Gets a little bit later in the stream and they all start waking up. Actually, none so far. Today's my first day streaming this week, so no marriage proposals yet. We're all in the clear. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm. Mm-hmm. PA is so shit. What on earth is this? I can't believe I've sat through all of this. I mean, this is the hive that I'll get. I'm just trying to draw that out. Oh, that is the London low. Also, okay, interesting. Do, 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 do. Did you talk about that continuation long you took yesterday? I haven't yet. It was only an eval trade because I usually trade from session sweeps, not two. But I just kind of understood we were going to New York PM high, so it took longs and ended up like chopping around my entry, and then we had a news candle and it just absolutely flew, and I ended up making way too much of my eval, so I had to lose all the money. Well, not all of it, but I had to lose like $1,000. My Lucid code is code Claudia. You'll get 40% off the pro evals because they have like a special promo on the pro accounts right now, which are the 1 day to pass, no daily loss limit accounts. But they have consistency at the funded stage, but then the flex evals, I'm fairly sure, are 30% off. So they have 50% consistency at the eval stage, but they have no consistency rule at the funded stage. You just need 5 $150 days for the 50k account anyways. I like the flex accounts best. I have 3 flex and 2 pros, and I like the flex accounts. I'm like 1 winning day off a payout on a flex. One thing I will say to any of the new people on the stream, I used to like say this a lot, I kind of forget, is if you do decide to use my discount code for Lucid, all you have to do is join the free Discord, open a ticket, send in your order confirmation, and then you will get extra entries into my next Lucid giveaway. Like I do like 5. I give away like at least 5 accounts a week. I give away a ton of accounts, whether that's in my Discord, on my Instagram, on my X, or on stream. I give away loads on stream too. So you will get like extra entries, so higher probability of you winning another free account. If you use my code, it's just a way for me to say thank you, because everybody knows that if you use my code, it supports me. So I want to give you a higher chance of winning another account. Yeah, I guess like it's cheaper for Apex for you to buy an account, but then you have the activation fee. The Lucid accounts don't have an activation fee. So if you are not confident that you're going to pass the account, maybe Apex is a good one to go. But I feel if you're like fairly confident you're going to pass, you may as well go with Lucid, in my opinion, because then you don't have the activation fee. Your country's restricted. Damn. Lucid is still relatively new, so hopefully they're going to add more countries soon, because I think a few people in my Discord have a similar problem, that their country is a restricted country, so they can't use Lucid. Oh, they do? I didn't even know they did accounts with no activation fee, to be fair. I'm guessing they're more pricey though. I'd love to see the price comparison to a end of day trail Apex no activation fee account to a Lucid account. I'm fairly sure Lucid a one-time fee and Apex is monthly fee, so that might be how they get away with them being cheaper. That's fair. Trading view got banned in your country? Damn. I wouldn't know what to do without trading view. Yeah, we'd have to move. I wouldn't know what to do without trading view. I guess you could use Top Step X, but no indicators or anything.
I'm on my camera.
Oh, it's a one-time fee. Got you. Got you. I guess Lucid and Apex are pretty similar then when you factor in activation fee. Apex might be a little bit cheaper, but I do prefer the rules at the funded stage on the Lucid Flex accounts. Although the Lucid Flex accounts are a little bit more pricey, but I just prefer having no consistency at the funded stage. It makes things a little bit flexible. Like right now, I'm like decent wins away from a payout on my pro accounts, but I am one $150 win away from a payout on my Lucid Flex account if I want to take the payout. It will be probably the minimum payout if I just made $150. So I'm just going to trade normally, and then if I get like a win of, I don't know, 750, then I'll be able to take just under a K, I think. Yeah, I guess the option with Lucid is you can buy a non-consistency account, but non-consistency account will always end up a little bit more expensive, so it depends what you're looking for. If you're just starting out, I don't think it's worth paying more for an account because you might prefer the funded stage if you haven't had a payout yet. I feel like just go for the cheaper account. What are we doing? Are we going down? Are we going up? Are we fucking doing anything? We have 8:30. Maybe 8:30 we'll do something. Something. Give us something. Make believe. Maybe it's make believe. Maybe it's Ella. Yeah, I've seen the MFF have a daily payouts option. Same with Tradeify Select. I have 2 Tradeify Select evals right now. Oh my gosh. I thought my contact lens just fell out my eye, but I don't think it did. I think we're good. Yeah, I think with the Tradeify Select, once you pass, you can choose whether to do daily payouts or not. So I might do daily payouts on like 1 or 2 of the accounts, because then I can at least have 2 fundeds, which I have a chance of getting a daily payout on, which is pretty sick. I don't know what you need to get the daily payout. I probably should look at that, but I haven't passed it yet, so. I have no idea what I am right now. We've been chopping around for the last like 2 hours. The CH zone on ES is from this negative 2.5 fib from this manipulation at around 6:30, and then it's also from this swing high to swing low during London session. We have a negative 2.5. We have a negative 4.2 from this like smaller manipulation. So I think that zone's pretty high probability. This is the midpoint of the 4-hour gap too, so it makes sense on why we would hold price. If we're going to hold price, it makes sense on why it would be there. I think it makes sense to generated quite a lot of buy side liquidity, low resistance buy side liquidity. We have equal highs at London high on ES, so I think that area makes sense. If we can come down into it, that would be great, but we'll see. These equal highs, I think, are quite a high probability, and it makes sense for us to be bullish on NQ because we have this bearish daily fair value gap, which we haven't into yet. Voice is way less. What, my volume's lower? Really? It doesn't look like it on OBS, but maybe it is. I have no idea. My body, baby. What's the levelers can't see on your chart? Oh yeah, I forget my screen is too big. This curved monitor, like I don't ever use the full size because whenever I'm on stream, I can't use the full size. So I have, like, I literally have my window not even maximized right now because otherwise it looks really weird when I'm on stream, which is kind of sad. I feel like I just bought it for no reason. It just looks pretty. I mean, it's good for my eyesight because my eyesight is so bad. And as you all know, I've had to go to the physio, and I'm literally convinced it's from me doing this on my desk, thing like this. We filmed a time lapse of us studying charts, and in the video we watched it back, and I'm sat like this at my desk, like literal like hunchback. So no wonder I have back issues at 22. My physio was like, "You have an extremely stiff back for a 22-year-old." I was like, "Oh, brilliant." Good morning, ICT. Oh, the voice is good. Okay.
It's taking so long to edit.
I thought 8:30 might do something, but it just hasn't. This is like watching paint dry. Michael, can you move the market so we can take a trade? This is so boring. What's the best prop firm to use in the UK? What, like a UK-based prop firm? Or no? Or just in general to use in the UK? Because I don't use... I have 2 fundeds with Alpha Futures, but I wouldn't recommend those right now. Standing desk is optimal. I know, I really want to get a standing desk, but my office is up 2 flights of stairs, and I'm like, it's a struggle to get stuff up here on my own because I'm quite small. So when I'm carrying stuff up, I can't see my feet.
That would actually be so good though if you could get those treadmill things. Just walk.
Yeah, a standing desk and a walking pad would be so great on stream. People are using ICT pickup lines on ICT.
Crazy.
That's so funny. Oh, the best prop firm to use in general? I don't know. It's kind of like, you shouldn't ask me because I'm promoting one. So it's biased. But it's not actually biased, I don't think. I actually do think Lucid is the best right now in the space, but I feel like it changes all the time because these firms are always competing against each other and always want to bring out new accounts to try and get more market share. So it kind of depends. But right now, I would say Lucid for sure. The Lucid Flex accounts are very good. I really like those. Do you use -2/2.5 and -4/4.5 boxes? I don't really use -2. My favorite place to take a reversal from is -2.5 and -4. Like, this is just what I've observed from going through price. Like, I feel like price is more likely to reverse from a -4 and a -2.5 than any other standard deviation, but this is just what I've noticed myself. So, like, don't just take my word for it. Go in your charts and figure stuff out for yourself. But you have to pair, like, I will draw out my standard deviations so that I find a -2.5 and a -4 lining up with higher time frame context. Like, this is why I have this these standard deviations lining up here. I've tried to see whether anything lines up just above the low of that bearish daily gap, because it makes sense for us to reverse from there. Then I'm just pairing like basically my entry confirmation with a standard deviation, and it's the same on this side. We look at my pink box on ES, this is just above the midpoint of this 4-hour bullish gap, and we have equal highs on the 4-hour at London highs. So it makes sense for us to be bullish, and this is just where I want to execute. So pairing your standard deviations with narrative is super important. You prefer order blocks? I prefer to project order blocks, but I prefer like higher time frame narrative. I prefer to use fair value gaps. I don't really use order blocks on the higher time frame, but I like to project order blocks. I feel like I just have a better understanding of fair value gaps than order blocks, so understanding higher time frame narrative is easier with a fair value gap for me. I don't trade on FTMO because they are a CFD firm. Oh my gosh, $4. I'm so excited. That's so crazy. We've been waiting.
I've been waiting for this one.
We've been waiting for this one. Do you trade on ICT concepts? Do I trade on? I do trade ICT concepts, but not on them. Come on. Come lower, please. Please. I think execution on ES is going to be nicer. It looks like to me.
Yes, you're here. That's so funny.
How many points lower do we need? We need like 5 points lower. Actually take a trade. Don't mind these shorts. I don't like shorts right now. I'm kind of looking for long. ICT said be careful today. Oh damn. I'm that's gonna make me not want to take a trade. If I take my trade and it doesn't play out in my journal, I'm gonna be like, ICT literally said be careful and I still took a trade. Hey Claudia, can you explain why -2.5 or -4 zones? Why not zones like -2 or others? Is there any thesis? There is no thesis. The only thesis is that I've been back into so many days of old charts and I just feel like they play out the best. Like you can use standard deviation as an extra confluence anywhere. Like in theory, they are an extra confluence there where I like to take my entry. So I feel as long as you go back in old charts and you find consistency in certain standard deviation levels, then you're going to be okay. But that's just me personally. I've noticed reversals on the lower time frame paired with higher time frame narrative are more likely to play out from a -4 standard deviation or a -2.5. Whether that's from a manipulation leg projection, an order block projection, or just a swing high to swing low projection, that's just what I've noticed. And that I'm gathering data on. So I just like using these as some sort of like entry confirmation. And if I see a rejection out of this area, then I will take the trade. But if I don't and price just like plummets through it, I'm not gonna like get an ego about it and be like, oh, I was right and try and trade. Like I'm waiting and seeing if we have a reaction out of these areas. But it's just what I've noticed from going through price. Like don't take my word for it. Like go back and look at charts. This is just what I've observed. That's all. We're at 8:40. We also have midnight opening price lining up nicely with this standard deviation from yesterday. I want to see whereabouts in this full range we're coming to. Well, that's not that optimal. Now that I look at it, not really that optimal. Oh, we also have equal lows down there. Oh, I did not spot those. I have just spotted equal lows. So we have equal highs and equal lows. Oh, brilliant. Great. That makes it really easy. Oh, now I don't know whether to take this, but I don't know whether I'm just saying this because ICT said be careful. But we do have equal lows. So I am like,
We have equal loads. Please hear what you just said.
Yeah, but it's on
You
it's on ES though, not on NQ.
Oh, okay.
And these are the equal lows, so they're in like far away proximity. So we're either gonna tap into this, sweep these equal highs, which I think would make sense because we have this daily bearish gap, which I think we're gonna utilize today. So do I think we're coming all the way down there today? Oh, that's only 35 points away. Oh yeah, I was expecting it to be way more than that. Okay, my A+ setup is slowly turning into a B-. Okay, we've tapped into my little box, which has various standard deviation levels inside. If we get a decent reaction, I think I'd still be willing to execute. I don't want that narrative that I've just noticed within 2 seconds of getting a trade to put me off. But I think I would target lower RR, essentially. Because we do have some low resistance buy side above us on ES. And we are inside of a 4-hour gap. So contextually it makes sense. But I think holding to a lower RR is potentially the best plan. I like this wick out of our CH zone here. I'm gonna get MES up on this side. Because I may have to execute on both. Okay, if we get one more bearish closure, bullish closure, I'd be willing to give it a go. No, I will just do 10 micros. Fine. I like the setup. I've waited for the setup patiently. I think it's worth me giving it a go, but potentially holding to a lower R&R if we do get that. Wait, what? How is that risk so little? That's so annoying. Let me see whether it'll let me do. Oh, it will. Oh, great. Okay, never mind. I can have any queue up. Let me actually check where. Five is on minis, because sometimes they can be misaligned where 0.5 is, and then yeah, they are completely misaligned. Oh, I know why. Okay. I need to cancel that. Damn, that's a very large stop loss. But okay, 10 is fine. I like this rejection. I feel like I have everything that I would want. So we can see whether we get filled and see whether we can play out Even to just some internal buy side, I feel would be clean.
I see you.
You see me?
I do see you. Nice.
It is nice.
Oh.
CH zones.
S&T.
Yeah. See what I mean about -2.5 and -4 though? Like, look at that rejection. Even if we don't hold and like I'm wrong, this is still very nice. Definitely gonna go for 0.618 now because we have a very large range and we also have a fair value gap which I would anticipate us to trade into. I don't want my stop loss to be that freaking large. So I'm gonna use 0.618 now rather than 0.5. We're just going to continue pumping with no entry. That's great. That's great. I need to just start limiting these areas and down. Maybe it's just yeah, my entry is definitely gonna be 618. Yeah. If we get any sort of retrace lines.
We will.
I have a 3-minute gap. I will explain the trade once I'm in it. I'm not even in it right now. Maybe we'll get an entry. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Damn, that 1 hour looks wild.
Is that C3 candle closure on the hourly?
At the high or right there? Yeah, we have a C2 right there.
Oh, C2.
Minecraft. Context?
Yeah. What?
2-minute look. If we get to 9 a.m., I will be deleting my limit because I don't want to enter the trade on the open of an hourly candle. I want to wait and see how that candle opens and see whether my trade is still valid. So we have 8 minutes to fill my limit. And if we don't get filled, then that's fine. We will wait.
Damn.
This is so sad. This is so sad. Something's telling me it's not going to fill my limit before 9 a.m. Something's telling me. Yeah, if we got filled, that would have been unbelievable. But unfortunately, we did not. This is so sad. This is so sad. Yeah, I can't lie. I don't like this anymore. I'm just gonna wait and see what it does, and then I can assess. But when I actually look at the higher time frame, where my 0.618 is, I don't know whether it actually makes sense for us to come back down there. Wait for the hourly open, wait for the rebalance, and see whether I like it. Come up. midpoint of the hourly wick is right here, so 0.618 still makes sense, but I want to wait and I can easily get in after we get a rejection out of this OTE because my stop loss is getting pretty big now, and because I base my break even off risk to reward, I don't want to go break even like up there. I'd rather wait. Okay, 1.5 minutes till the hourly open. Thank you. Hey. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. So sad when you wait that long for price to come down to a zone that you've had marked out for 2 hours and then it pushes out of it perfectly and you get no entry.
Literally.
It's really rough when that happens. Okay, this is the hourly open in 10 seconds, so see, that hourly candle is crazy though. Yeah, we both trade the same. Sometimes we'll take different executions though.
Yeah.
Okay. We are coming back into OTE. This is the CE of the hourly wick. Right there. I'm not telling her. I still am going to potentially enter, but I just need some sort of confirmation. I don't like it when ES rebalances and NQ doesn't, because it usually means that, yeah, I might be in the trade, but the trade could reverse on me because NQ needs to rebalance. So I want NQ to at least trade to 0.5, and if we don't get that, then I won't execute. But if we have them both rebalance and I get some sort of bullish structure, then I'd be willing to take an entry. I'd love to see an internal SMT inside of OTE, and then for us to push out of that, that would be really nice in my eyes. I don't know whether I'll hang around for the open. Maybe. I'll see how I get on. Interesting to see what happens at the open, to be fair. Dun. Which fib? This one? This is like OTE, which I'm expecting us to retrace back into, and if we see bullish structure out of OTE, then I think my long is still valid, but if we don't see that and we displace through OTE and the consequent encroachment of the hourly wick, then I think we're going to continue lower. I know, I think you might be right. I think we all need to like shout and get some energy because I'm feeling
Sorry, I'm in flow state.
bored.
My editor.
Hannah's editing her video.
Because I've like spoken in it.
Yeah.
Random parts. It's taking me so.
Yeah, that's valid. Okay, there's the rebalance on ES. Even if we get a push out of here, I won't be interested until NQ has also rebalanced. So this candle on NQ is already rebalanced. We traded to 0.5, so I'm going to be drawing my like rebalance. don't know what MBT is. Yeah, I know. I mean, we're gonna go on a walk after this anyways. And eat our lunch, so yeah.
Can't wait for our walkies.
Can't wait for our walk and our coffee and our food. Unbelievable.
The fact that this video is literally about me blowing my account. Putting all of this work in for me to be like, why are you taking that?
Yeah, but views are views.
Yeah.
Views are views. Is on my body, maybe it is make believe. Maybe it's Ellen, maybe it's Jennifer. Oh, I'll tell her. No, I'm not telling her.
And adding. I can't remember.
This is so dry. This is so dry. This is so dry. This is so dry. Yeah, yeah. Only you were mine. Baby, I'm thuggin'. I can be your boyfriend. Thank you. Find a rebalance. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
If only you were mine.
Boiling. This is like a patient exercise. Patience exercise, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long can you stare at bullshit price action for without going insane?
What's that?
What? I don't know. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I don't trade gold now.
If only you were mine.
This is bullshit. I think I'm gonna head off the chart so that I don't get tempted to enter this if we see a push out, because I just think this is bullshit PA, and I'll be annoyed at myself if I took a trade right now, because I would be like, the PA is rubbish, what are you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna hop off stream. I'm gonna be back live streaming tomorrow from 6:30 a.m. EST, so I hope to see you guys there as usual. What a rubbish day of PA, but at least we know the standard deviation CH zones work very well. Claudia had a zone, for anyone who doesn't know. It's just standard deviations lining up in a close proximity area where I would anticipate price to reverse. As you can see, worked perfectly today. But no entry, sadly. That was the only valid trade, in my opinion, today that I've seen. So yeah, no trade day, pretty slow, but it is July, middle of July, so I'm not too shocked about it. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you for being here.